Hello. I have a week's worth of lunch ideas for kids, and this is a non-sponsored video. I hope you like the video. It is a Sunday night, and this is my son's lunch. He is in kindergarten. And let me just say, yes, it's mostly fruit and vegetables. He is very picky, and he told me he does not like. I just bought some shaved turkey breast for deli sandwiches, and he told me that no, he will not eat that. And he does not like bread. He does not like cheese. He does not want peanut butter and jelly. I have been sending him a lot of frozen chicken nuggets, but I'm sort of just sometimes I don't always like making those. I have to start up the oven and it takes a while. And lately it's been extremely busy for us with sports. And so I actually, while I was at work, I saw a student eating. So I have lunch duty at times, and I walk around making sure the students are okay, and I can't help but notice what they're all eating. And there was a student that had mostly fruit and some vegetables, and I thought, well, there's an idea. Why don't I just start packing those items? He does get a snack, but this is what he said that he wanted in his lunch. I said, how about fruits, vegetables, and then some chips? So he's getting some vitamins. I know that there's not a lot of protein. I also know that, excuse me, that I'm using plastic bags, and these are for emergencies. I have been buying the plastic containers, but I need to do dishes. It's just been very busy. So Friday night we had a game. Saturday we had 3 sports events. Morning, and then later in the afternoon there was a game, and then there was a practice in the evening. And then Sunday we were at another game right away in the morning, and then we went to go see our cows, visit our cows. And it was also a birthday in the family. And it's very, what I said yesterday was that being busy for us is an understatement. And so I haven't gotten to the dishes. A lot of people tell me, well, my dad told me, he said, I don't know how you keep up with your schedule. I don't know how you do it, he said. And really, I'm not doing it. But just so you know, that's the background. I know it's plastic bags. I did have to buy those for emergencies just to get by. But I would prefer to use the boxes. And I did think, so I packing tortilla chips, but those are pretty big to fit into one of those boxes. I mean, I guess I could have crunched them down, but yeah, I forgot that I even had I think they're bento boxes. I forgot I even had one of those when I was thinking about packing these tortilla chips. Anyways, these tortilla chips are locally made, and there's something we never tried before, but after the first game today, I went to this meat store that's really great that we love. It was only 7 minutes away from where the game was, and I picked up some meat, and they had these tortilla chips that were made locally, and they looked really good, so I thought we'd try them. So that's what those are. Then some strawberries, baby carrots. He has been asking for carrots a lot lately, and he loves the little cucumbers. I thought that while I was showing you what I'm packing for my child, that I would also include what I'm eating, just in case you care. Okay, so same with the tortilla chips, same place. They are good. I had them today and I liked them. I got some cauliflower. I try to get vegetables in with my day. It's not always easy because if I don't force myself to eat them, then it's easy for me to bypass eating vegetables. This grilled cheese sandwich I made pretty sure Friday night, and my son did not want it, or he didn't have time, I think, to eat it. And I thought, if this doesn't get eaten, I'll just take that. That'll be really nice to be done with something for a lunch when the week starts, because it is so crazy during the week. So I'm eating that leftover grilled cheese from the other night, and just to get some meat in, because I went to that meat store and I bought a pound of hard salami, a pound of turkey breast, a pound of ham, and the meat is so fresh from there. I don't know why it tastes so much fresher than the grocery store, but it does. And the person that was helping me, I happened to say, oh, is that a pound? So then I think he got the impression that I was just set on like it having to be a pound, and it really just, I don't know why I said that. But so then he had to make sure to get me a pound, and then he made this comment, and he's like, that's a lot of salami. So then that makes me feel like I'm not going to eat it, that we're not going to finish it in time. So I hate wasting money in food. And it was actually $50 for the meats that I bought. And I did get some hamburger, some ground beef too. But so salami, turkey breast, ham, and ground beef, and it was $50. And I did make a comment to the cashier on the way out, just how, wow, I can't believe I'm spending $50 on some deli meats. And we talked a little bit about how everything's expensive now. But anyway, so that's kind of why I have some random salami in there. But also salami is so good. I mean, I like it. And when you break down what we're supposed to eat now, what they tell us is healthy to eat. I know that this is probably not the healthiest. It's processed meat, but it's not a candy bar. And I do get very hungry during the day, and it has sodium in it, and we need sodium in our diet. So whatever. Here's my salami. And here is an apple. It's a, however you pronounce, Gala apple. Gala, maybe? I'm not sure. But I have to say, in all the years I've eaten apples, they taste so great when they're just, and I washed it and cleaned it off, it just has a little paper towel on it, but they taste so good, fresh, without being cut. So I'm going to go to lunch tomorrow. This is going to be cold. It'll have been in the fridge, and I'll take a big, nice, crunchy bite out of it, and it's going to taste great. So it's more fresh than just cutting it up. Okay. This also is a lot of food, because I feel like when I go on my lunch break, I get 5 minutes to eat. But I will say, a lot of times I don't have time for breakfast in the morning, and this way I have a lot to sort of snack on and get me through the day. And I will say goodbye now. Talk to you on the next lunch pack. Bye. For Tuesday lunch, I like to send something salty, so I just mix some pretzels. He loves these pretzels, and they're just a generic brand from Walmart, I believe, non-sponsored, and some Fritos here. Those were just we got a snack from a gas station on a little bit of a road trip, and he picked out Fritos. I ate half the bag last night. It was just a small snack size bag, but I ate half the bag, so I'm throwing in the rest in here with his pretzels and then some chicken nuggets, some strawberries, and some of the mini cucumbers. Today is Wednesday, and there's some mini baby carrots in the top container, and on the bottom one, sliced up strawberries, 5 chicken nuggets in the foil, and a banana. I am hoping that he eats the carrots. He tends to go for the fruit, but when I did send him a whole banana one day, he ate it and seemed really happy that it was there. Just as a side note, what got me up this morning was I was excited that our local grocery store is now opening at 6 instead of 7, and I need to run in there really quick before work and get something. But I also didn't sleep great last night. I had a nightmare and I kept going back to the nightmare, and I haven't had a nightmare in a long time. But yeah, it was scary. So but I'm tired, but thinking that the grocery store was open at 6 and I could get my items was sort of what got me to get going. Oh, and he did not eat the pretzels and Fritos that I had packed yesterday. So they're still fresh in the little container. So I'm going to send those. I like to send something salty and then fruits, vegetables. And I mean, I feel like this is probably a lot of food, but try to send him enough to get through the day. Here I am at the grocery store, and I just had to show you these beautiful flowers. Aren't they awesome? Here is Thursday's lunch. This is the third time I'm trying to film this. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Tortilla chips that were locally made, a turkey hot dog, and a mini cucumber. He's been eating these. This is my last one. The hot dog is something new that I'm hoping that he will eat and like. He told me that he likes the cheese hot dogs, but I don't usually buy those. I don't have any. And when I was just trying to think of what to send him, I thought, you know what, I'll try a turkey hot dog. And the way that I cooked it, I just put a lot of holes around it and put it in the microwave, or punched holes with a fork and then put it in the microwave so that it doesn't explode. And I didn't heat it I heated it enough that I feel like it's okay to eat, but I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, so chips, hot dog, cucumber. Didn't know what to put in here. I thought about putting in applesauce, but I'm going to add in a banana if I didn't say that already. He always just drinks water. I've sent him juice or I think that I've sent juice in the past and it just comes home. Also, our pediatrician is constantly telling me, don't drink juice. Are you drinking juice? Are they drinking juice? Don't drink juice. So now I am like, yeah, uh, what do we do with the juice? We did just actually buy some from Costco last month, and my kids wanted it. It was the Honest kind with the lower sugar. So now we've got all this juice that we're not supposed to drink. I mean, I know, okay, it's probably the sugar and probably DK, if you don't brush your teeth, maybe the DK. My kids brush their teeth. I'm going on and on about a lot of random stuff. I'm a little paranoid about the juice just because she said that and put that in my mind. And I should ask next time I should ask more about it. But okay, here's for the Thursday lunch, and I'm going to make my lunch and eat breakfast. Bye. As a side note, what is wrong with this picture? I just immediately thought somebody is more tired than me. Funny. Here it is, Friday, and I wanted to have an easy day today with lunches. And so he did not like the hot dog that I made yesterday. So I got him some salsa today. That's one of his favorite snacks, chips and salsa. So we did salsa and chips, and then in that little box is some baby carrots. He has told me that he likes carrots and he asks for carrots. The past few times they've come home though, not eaten. But I really want him to have some fiber in his diet. And so I'm sending them. I will just tell him again today, this morning, please try to eat your carrots. What I usually do, because to me, I don't love the taste of vegetables and they're hard to digest. What I usually do is just tell myself, okay, I'm going to force myself to eat the vegetable first, and then that way you've got the nutrients, and you can enjoy your other items, whatever your favorites are. Then this is something I don't know if he'll like. I picked them up because I thought that they sounded good, and it's freeze-dried banana strawberry blend. So basically just a mix of dried strawberries and bananas. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that I got these from Aldi. And if you want, yes, definitely, because they have that twice. Well, it says Aldi on the back there, twice as nice. But here's what the back looks like. And then he loves applesauce, and so I'm packing one of these. And there is fiber in the applesauce, I know that. I know with this brand there is some fiber. So that is what it will be for Friday. I just wanted to mention, and this is not sponsored, but yesterday at work they had a cake in the staff lounge, and it was from Walmart, and it was absolutely delicious. And it was one of those times. Well, at first I said no to it. I thought, I'm not going to go there. It won't make my tummy feel that great. But then I kept thinking about it, and I thought, okay, Amy, you need to just eat some of it so that you can not think about it anymore. And because I don't want to deprive myself, so I went and got what I wanted, which is a big corner piece of it with all the frosting. My daughter hates frosting. I can't imagine hating frosting. I love frosting. And okay, so I ate it. It was absolutely delicious. I'm still dreaming about it. It was from Walmart, and there was, in the magazine I read about someone's wedding, and it seemed really fancy. And then because it was in a magazine, so wouldn't you think they had a fancy wedding, or maybe they were important people? I was reading through it, had the dresses from here, and it just seemed really fancy, and the flowers and all of where everything was from. And it said cake and sweets. Well, the cake, basically the sweets part of the party, the wedding, was from Walmart. I love cake. It's one of my favorite desserts. And I will talk to you again in another video. Bye.